the midnight air. Now just memories everywhere. Stars above, watch us float. Highs and lows, we let it show. Time moves on, it so must be. In the heart of the night, said in the whispers of the night we hear a melody that draws us near to the silent hearts align. A spark ignites the love divine. In the city lights where shadows dance, we loved and lost, fleeting chance.
Welcome, you've got mail.
Welcome in, Mareza. Thank you for joining us. Welcome in, Mareza. Thank you for joining us.
In the twilight's glow we find our way. Through the night we'll never stray. Stop today. Every heartbeat love will stay. Guiding us to brighter days. In the city lights where dreams ignite, we love it and lost but found through the echoes of our past, we soared and dawn rising stronger than
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the ASMR Destiny Game and Chill live stream. What is that noise? Oh, I'm like, What is that noise? I was hearing something. All right. Taken care of. Welcome in to the 1180th
Welcome. You've got mail.
live stream.
Welcome in Zombie Not Road. Thank you for joining us. Oh,
Dr. Giggle Touch is in.
Dr. Giggle Touch.
But I'm
Not a doctor.
not a doctor. The not a doctor is in. Welcome in, Miss Reza and Tam. Hey, and anybody else out there, welcome in. Hopefully everyone's having a great day today. Today is the 12th of February, 2025. We're going to check out first some of the PlayStation State of Play trailers, just a couple. Most of the games are multi-platform, so even though they say just PlayStation, a lot of them are coming to PC and Xbox. But there were a couple cool games out of that one. Unfortunately, not any first party. I don't think there is any like first party Sony titles shown off. I think a lot of people are pretty disappointed about that. People are expecting maybe some God of War or like some Wolverine or anything, but yeah, they didn't show anything. I really still feel this State of Play was just a knee-jerk reaction to what Xbox, to the Xbox Developer Direct. Because first off, yeah, they didn't have any real first party games to show or any updates on the first party stuff. And plus of the fact that they only announced this a day ahead of time. It doesn't seem like they're... I don't know what's going on. No, I don't think anybody knows what's going on with PlayStation right now. So I think they're on a major course correction internally because of all of the... It's very public that Sony wanted to make a ton of they wanted to make a ton of live service games. That was kind of like their mission statement. It's like, okay, we're gonna double down on a bunch of live service games, which is not PlayStation's strength, right? That their strength are these epic third-person narrative games like God of War, you know. But then all of a sudden, Helldivers 2 came out in January, right? And it's like, oh my god, Helldivers 2 is like the best freaking thing ever. It was super fun, huge hit. And then for whatever reason, Sony doubled down and said, okay, we're gonna make a ton of these live service games, which was not the thing to do. And they So Helldivers, this was January of last year. Okay. And then they brought out Concord later on last year, which was supposed to be like their really huge live service. This is the next Destiny, right? And it was literally the biggest flop ever. They released it, they shut it down 2 weeks later. Like, unprecedented. There hasn't been any game launch like this where they actually launched it and stopped support of the game 2 weeks later. So I think that really scared Sony. I feel like because of that huge failure, they scrapped all their plans for all of these live service games, and then now they're back on trying to get all of this of their internal first party studios to not to scrap everything they've been working on, because there was supposed to be like a live service The Last of Us. There's supposed to be like a multiplayer Last of Us. That got scrapped. There's a lot of news where a lot of Sony's internal first-party companies were working on these like live service or multiplayer games, and canceled. And when that happens, it's like that's years and years of work, like down the drain. And it's not like you can bring out a new game all of a sudden, you know. So I think, I mean, if you look at everything that happened, Miss Reza, to Sony this last year, I think they really did a hard pivot. I mean, it's public knowledge that they really wanted to double down on the live action or the live service stuff. And then the Concord was just a huge disaster. And then all of this news coming out of Sony canceling all of these projects. And plus now they're not showing any first party titles right now. They showed off Wolverine way too early. That was over a year ago, I think. And yeah, I think the general kind of feeling is that Sony did a hard pivot from the live service model, which they wanted to do, because, you know, that earns money, to going back to what they want to do. So yeah, I mean, state of play is what it is. But yeah, it's still that they gotta show something big this year sometime to really kind of right the ship. Like, I'm seeing it on socials a lot that there's a lot of people that are losing faith in what Sony is doing. So anyway, there has been a lot of turmoil, and so we'll see if Sony can get back on the right track. That's not it, Miss Raisin. That's not it. No, that's not it. I like PlayStation. This is just literally this is literally what has been happening in the news. So, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what they do. Because yeah, because they canceled all these projects. Now all of their first party developers are gonna have to reset. That's the reality. That's the reality of game development. So it sucks that Sony had all these developers working on these live service games that got canceled. So that's just gonna delay future projects. So I feel like if Sony is lucky, they're gonna have some big titles, right, in the next couple years. And then by that time, it's gonna be time for the PlayStation 6, right? So it's almost like their big games are. It's almost not even worth putting on PS5 and just putting on PS6. Almost at this point. This game was cool. Tides of Annihilation. Let's take a look at this one. This one was visually really awesome.
No one knows how that world came into being. It devoured everything from the past. Only I was left. That was a fatal mistake.
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it. As long as it is reforged.
My wish can be fulfilled.
But wishes come at a price.
To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul. The table is dead. It exists no more.
PlayStation.
That one looked cool. But yeah, this is how crazy it is. Wild that PlayStation is still releasing PS4 games, PS4 ports. That alone tells you that there's still tons of people playing on PS4 that have not made that transition to PS5. So it's like, I think that just that fact alone means that this is going to be a longer generation. This is going to be a longer console generation for Sony, especially. We're already 4 years into this generation's life cycle for PS5 and Xbox Series consoles. So yeah, like it's gonna be so like with this fact, I think it's gonna be very interesting to see what Sony does with whenever they want to bring out a PS6, because it sounds like the next generation Xbox will most likely be out first. There's kind of really no. It sounds like probably the next gen Xbox probably will be out in either 2026 or 27. Next couple years. I don't think there's any way that a PS6 would be that Sony would even consider a PS6 in the next couple years. Especially if they're still releasing PS4 titles. So, but again, like PlayStation, they may not need to anyway, right? To be fair, on the PlayStation side, they may have enough momentum with the PS5 Pro. They have that, right? So let's say if that can run GTA 6, better, then they may not need to like really force out a PS6 as soon, right? So yeah, so what was this Way of the Sword thing? And then there was this directive. I think this was by the same guys. Yeah, this one was by the same guys that did The Quarry. So, which I wish they would do another Quarry, but let's take a look at this one.
Status report.
Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
Doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too good either. What is that?
You feeling all right?
My body's going one way and my mind's going another. What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started. Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? No! We can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
I know this will be difficult to hear, But if you're still out there, you deserve the truth.
I mean, yeah, that looks fun.
PlayStation.
I like to try that, considering it's by the Corey guys. Lock up. Close your doors.
Let's see your best then, eh? Swordplay is a game of strength. Winning is what matters. And you can bring as many friends as you want. Not good.
Oh, look at that cut. Oh, look at those cuts. Slices.
What got them so riled up?
Having him speak English is already funny. Bugger! I seriously, I bet he's just...
I'm glad you're unharmed.
Who? What?
What are you? Bugger! I could totally see him saying that.
PlayStation.
Yeah. 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 I think that was pretty much it. Monster Hunter Wilds. Borderlands. Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid. New Lies of P. Days Gone Remastered. Warriors Abyss. Hells is Us. Stellar Blade DLC. This is funny. They had they're bringing in what's his that game, the Sega the what's it called, into Dave the Diver, what's it called, Like a Dragon. Yeah, the Like a Dragon, the guy from Like a Dragon in there. That's pretty neat that Dave the Diver is getting all this like interesting DLC from other characters. Boop. I need a controller. Well, guess what? I got a controller. I have one already. We can't do the catastrophic. So I contacted the developer on socials, and they've been very kind to reply to my tweet about the next patch. Sounds like probably they're not going to have their big patch for this until probably end of month. Doesn't really matter to us anyway because we won't be playing it. We won't be playing it then anyway. But if we ever come back to this game, then at least it will have hopefully the invert camera option and a lot of the fixes that they have for like the callouts and stuff like that. More fancy footwork. We'll see what happens. My target now is to to open up the catastrophe option for this.
Unit 152, you're needed for an urgent call. Alarm for ambulance 152. You have a new call. A residential building is on fire and has been reported. There might be more than one person in the building. Be prepared for smoke inhalation and burn victims. Transmitting location now. Hurry up. Over.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Don't dawdle. No dawdling.
No one will notice that.
We got our siren. One of the I'm gonna cut this guy off. Move it. One of the DLC options, or the extra unlockable options, is to unlock a different siren. I'm like, you can have a different siren. You can also have, I think, a different ambulance, maybe? But I didn't want to pay extra.
No one will notice that.
Move it! I gotta get in here.
Hey, keep your eyes open.
Move it! It's an emergency. Let's see, can I even get my stretcher over there? Not from this side. I thought this was a building fire. It's like some freaking campfire gone wrong. This is a campfire gone wrong. Alright. What happened?
I saw nothing like that.
You saw nothing. Like that. Do, do, do. Coughing, rustling, breathing, rattling sound. Difficulty breathing. You don't seem too bad. I'm gonna label you as yellow. I want to know what kind of accident this was. I've never seen a campfire. Dude. Red blisters. This guy is in bad shape. I'm going to triage you as life-threatening. These guys just need to get out of the way.
It looks like they've gotten worse. They were all standing at the beginning. I saw nothing like that.
You saw nothing.
I saw nothing like that.
Rattling sound. Coughing. Difficulty breathing. Probably you're gonna be okay. I'm gonna just label you with a yellow tag. I was listening to a podcast, and they were talking about the new Civilization. I've never played a.
Chest, stomach. I'm just in a lot of pain.
I never played a Civ game before. I would always like to, but like I know if I get into it, I know if I do that. Oh, this wasn't the person I wanted to pick up. I know if I get into it, I know it's gonna be like so complicated that I'm just gonna get discouraged. Respiratory distress, smoke inhalation, O2 mask. That better. Is O2 going down? Is it? It's It's not going down. Use a ventilator if required. Normal O2 saturation. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Our patient doesn't like that at all.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Let me see. We take over from here.
I should. I was thinking maybe I should. I can hook up. I'll hook up my PS5 and try to see if we can play some Journey. Maybe I'll do that after this. After this.
Unit 152, you're needed for an urgent call. Alarm received.
After this
152. Get
shift.
ready. The accident occurred in a residential area nearby. We've received reports of an accident involving a car and a bicycle. One person is in need of immediate medical assistance. The patient is reported to be bleeding heavily. Transmitting the location now. Hurry up. Over.
Hurry up. Miss Razor, did you ever play play Journey or there was another one. There was a few of those games. Flower was the first one, I think, on PS3. And then I believe it was Journey.
Just a small bump.
Nope.
Should be fine.
You don't know them. And you call yourself a PlayStation fan? No. Oh, yeah. Journey is awesome. Let's see if I can remember the studio. The studio name was... I want to say... The studio was named That Game Studio. Let me look. Okay, I could be wrong. Let me see. That game. Okay, I was close. That game company is the name of the developer. They created Flow in 2006, which is a really cool game where you're like this little like single cell organism, and then you have to like eat up other organisms, and then you get big enough, then you can dive deeper into whatever you're in, like this water or ocean or something. So you can dive down deeper, and then you keep eating more and more things to get bigger, but you're like this cool organism creature. Then in 2009, they released Flower, and I believe that was on PS3, which was really cool. And you use the controller, the PlayStation controller gyro controls to like play the game, and you control this flower basically, and this flower is flying around throughout the level, gathering more petals and stuff to get bigger. You know, there is a theme to their games. And then they released Journey, which again was like a visual showcase on yeah, that was on PS3, and yeah, beautiful game. I'll see if I can play it on my PS5 here. Beautiful game. And then they released Sky, Children of the Light, which is basically like a evolution of Journey, of that game. And I think Sky is on is even on mobile now, so it was a PlayStation exclusive for a while. But it's kind of like those minimalist kind of games. It's like a minimalist game, you know, simple controls but very beautiful, beautiful looking games, great music, great, you know, awesome atmosphere. Yeah. You just checked it's on the store. I don't know if I rebought it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to rebuy it. But we'll see if I have it in my library already. This, I assume, is the bicyclist. The bicyclist. Spurting blood. Yeah. Lots of problems here.
Right upper leg's hurting.
The right upper leg is hurting.
I have a really dark bruise.
Yeah, more than a dark bruise, man.
I was in such a hurry. I didn't see the car coming at all. I haven't had any chronic illnesses.
Why do they always get pissed when I ask that?
No, didn't take any meds. I'm starting to feel better.
And this guy is like total shock. He is in worse shape than the guy laying on the ground.
I didn't see the bike at all. It came out of nowhere. Oh my God! I hit it, didn't I?
You did.
I think they hit their head pretty bad when they landed. I think they hit their head pretty bad when they landed. I didn't see the bike at all. It came out of nowhere. Oh my God! I hit it, didn't I?
What's up with... Why is this person sitting here? Get out of here! You don't say. There's a lot of blood. Say, there's a lot of blood on the ground, see? Welp. So who was carrying... Who was carrying their groceries? There's always groceries. Marku. Age 32. Marku.
I could feel my heart.
You can feel your heart what?
Heart rate is going up.
Choose a diagnostic. Yep, he has an emergency. Arterial bleeding. O2 mask. Saline solution. Vascular access. Acceptable. What if it was poor? What if I missed it entirety? Saline. Expect for bleeding and bandages. Looks like his torso needs some bandages. His legs are pretty messed up. Let's wrap these two legs, or as little Destiny likes to call them, leggies.
Welcome. You've got mail.
TS is in the house.
Welcome, Ichama. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, Ichama. Thank you for joining us.
Well, he did get hit by a car. Got some nasty cuts on his legs. Bruised abdomen.
Don't delay transport. Let's go.
Cut on his arm. He got banged up. Meanwhile, TS is playing the new Hello Kitty game.
Trimer sent that victim sure has some fun, undies.
You know you're playing the new Hello Kitty game. I was looking at it like, oh, you know, it could be fun for little Destiny. Is that the new Halo?
Hey, the patient's oxygen saturation is decreasing. What should I do?
Uh-oh. Supply oxygen.
Understood. I'll handle
Halo Kitty. That's right. No, it seems like it's a mobile port. It's a mobile port to consoles.
Let me see.
But it didn't get that good at ratings. So I was like, well, maybe I won't buy that. I've actually been kind of, I don't know if I say struggling to get little Destiny to play games. She freaking loves her iPad. So I did have her play
Welcome. You've got mail.
Minecraft Dungeons
Unit
with me.
152, your need
Synergy.
Welcome in Synergy 99. Thank you for joining us. Oh.
gunfire in connection with a gang dispute involving
Welcome to Synergy. How you doing today? What you up
transmitting
to?
the location now. Hurry up. Over.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Over. Hurry up. Don't daddle. But yeah, I've been wanting to play more games with little Destiny. But she loves to watch. She is a Twitch. She's a Twitch viewer already. She loves to watch someone play games. So but I did have her play. I loaded up Minecraft Dungeons and it's like, hey, let's play together. So we got through almost one level. It actually became too difficult to finish. Because I had to do basically all of the heavy lifting. So both of our characters has a little pet pig that follow us around. And so basically all she was doing was having the pig walk around instead of fighting zombies and creepers. So I'm like, you gotta press A. You gotta press A. You gotta press it. Do it. Do it. Press A. You gotta swing your sword around. You gotta do it. And then she's like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to walk around with a little piggy. I'm like, no, you gotta help me here. Your daddy's dying. So yeah. It became too hard for me to just do the whole level myself.
I didn't see what happened.
Synergy, you got kicked off work on time for the first time in 6 months. Wow. Wow. That's pretty great. Alright, we have a gang shooting. Spurting blood. Got a dead guy in there. No relevant clues. Of course, there's always no relevant clues. This guy is standing up. Probably not as in bad shape. I'm going to triage you as delayed. Because I'm going to take this girl, triage, immediate. Alright. Boo boo doo boo boo boo.
My head hurts.
Alright, let's get you wired up.
Temperature is going down. We're back to normal.
I've not had to use that glucose meter at all. Let's see. Arterial bleeding, O2 mask, vascular access, saline solution. Okay, O2 mask. Let's get a bandage on you. Oh, the blood is that blood spurting? There's some blood spurting somewhere. That might have been what I just wrapped up, actually. Vascular access. Acceptable. Saline solution. Inspect for bleeding. Oh, the legs are bleeding. Legs. Legs. Just wait. My coworker is going to complain we're taking too long. This one is spurting blood.
Don't delay transport. Let's go.
See? See? What'd I tell you? Alright. He is now a mummy. Back to the hospital we go. Whoa! Ooh. Oop. This is the worst entrance. That was the worst entrance ever.
Let me see. We take over from here.
We'll take over from here. House fire, car crash, and gunshot. My shift is over. We have leveled up. New unlock. Object inhaled callout. And 45-minute shift. Okay. Let me... Do I have my... Yeah. Let me switch over to the PS5. Here. Let's take a look if I have Journey on there. BRB. Updating. Have to do a system update on there first. Give me a moment there. This is my... Okay. I didn't want to knock it over. This is the PS5 right here. I just put it right on top of the Xbox. I replaced the fins with black side fins. I'm using the red controller. I have a white and a red. That's all I got. Alright, give it a minute to update. Crow Dad! Hey! How's it going?
Welcome. You've got mail.
It's going well.
Welcome in, Dad. Thank you for joining us. Welcome in, Dad. Thank you for joining us.
Hey!
OMG guys, the Crow Dad just subscribed with Prime. Frick yes, and thank you.
Frick yes. Frickin' yes. Frick yes. I love it. I love it when it says frick. Thank you so much, Crow Dad. With every sub with Prime. Thank you. Thank you so much. You've actually been following. You've been following. Been a follower since May 28th, 2022. We need a frick yes emo. That's a good. That is a good suggestion. Yeah, I've been doing good, Crawdad. How about you? You playing anything? I actually just switched. We were playing some ambulance life simulator. That's why I got these scrubs on. And then I just hooked up my PS5 here to check out if I had Journey. What happened there? I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. I think there was a some kind of delayed thing going on. Oh, I do have Journey. Okay. It is a PS4. It is the PS4 version. Crawdad, you were playing lots of things I have never heard of. How come I've not heard of any of those games? These like MMORPGs. Third-person shooter, free survival, MMO. Ah, okay. It's really good. Oh. That's really good to hear. It's really good base building mechanic. Yeah, synergy. I've not watched that show yet, Crawdad, but I have seen clips. I'm probably going to watch. I've been watching some old school stuff, like watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine, but I actually want to watch. I haven't watched Wednesday yet. I want to watch that. And then I also want to watch Euphoria. TNG is your favorite. TNG is probably, I think it's still my number one. Exactly me, Crawdad. I think new episodes aired like Friday or Saturday night. I think it was Saturday night, wasn't it? Totally sitting around the TV and watching it. Always loved Data and Wesley. I didn't mind Wes. I didn't mind him. Oh, you meant Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton? Let's see. I met Michelle Nichols. I met her. I met Marina Sirtis. She signed my prop phaser, my next gen phaser. Let's see. I passed by the guy that plays Chakotay at a convention. I forgot what his name is. From Voyager. Whoa. Miss Razor, would this be a kind of game that you would play? Again, I'm surprised you didn't play these ones. I got the autograph of Khan's, like, #1, the guy from Wrath of Khan that has the only other speaking dialogue in the movie besides Khan. He's the one that was like, they've gone into the nebula. The shields will be useless. He also said, you have Genesis. You can do anything. Full impulse power. Damn you. You don't know. What's the goal of the game? Just, the goal is the journey. That's basically what it is. The goal is journey and discovery. The goal is to make it to that big mountain with the light in the distance. That's basically the goal. But it's really the journey to get there. It's kind of a puzzle game. A little bit of puzzle. So the light thingies allow you to fly. Farther and higher. See, I can't jump. I don't have... My scarf isn't long enough to really do anything. Oh yeah, eventually you'll be able to fly pretty far, I would say. I think I would like that show too. Yeah. I do agree. Can I climb up here? I probably needed to get over here. I was gonna fly over to the other side, but... So basically, the journey is a journey through life, from birth to death. From the beginning, we're told we just need to reach the peak of the mountain. Why? We do not know. We just know that we have to. Symbolically, this is like aging. We arrive as a falling star in the desert, symbolizing our birth. Okay, Crow Dad. Thanks so much for popping in. See you next time. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. There are many tombstones around the desert, and you notice along the journey to their location and how many there are in a spot is also symbolic. You tend to see a lot more in the beginning and also at the end of the dangerous places. The journey brings us through our infanthood, childhood, where things are pretty easygoing and leisurely. That dark period in our lives when we fall into the pit. The guardians represent our demons, problems, issues, etc. When we finally escape them, we'll enter an area of golden light. This symbolizes our golden years. We can fly easily. It's beautiful and bright. You have companions in the game and bring them with you by your side, recharging your scarf, symbolizing that life is easier with friends, family, loved ones by your side. This is especially important when you get to the mountain, as it gets harder to fly and walk, symbolizing our old age and decline of health. But it's so much easier with someone by you. You persevere regardless of the mountain, only knowing you have to get up there for some reason. You head towards the peak and it just gets harder and harder to walk through the snow. This symbolizes death. And then, suddenly, at the end of the game, you're revived. This symbolizes heaven, enlightenment, and you are full of energy and flight. The mountain is no longer cold and scary, but beautiful and sunny. At the end, you truly believe you're in heaven. You walk through the peaks and the game ends. And you see your star/soul floating back across the maps. You traveled across into the desert and symbolizes the rebirth. And you begin your journey again. So I'm pretty much just explaining the entire concept of the game and what it's kind of representing. Okay, I think we got all the scarf pieces. So now we can fly over. Okay, Risa. bridges have been connected. Yeah, so now it's getting out of that normal desert, like the quote-unquote birth area. This actually reminds me of another game called X01, which is another very environmental. It's a really cool game. X01 is like you take control of this orb, this alien orb thing, and you basically surf ride alien planets with this orb, this alien orb thing. Definitely reminds me of like the landscape of this. I need to see if let me see if I have that on Xbox. Don't know. X01. It's on Xbox. Oh, looks like I didn't buy it. Or maybe I did. Yeah, we should probably play that too. What do I have on here? Ape Escape 2. Oh, that's the PS4. Ah, that's locked behind PS Plus. Boo. Eternal. Oh, I have Sky here. So this is Sky by the same people that did Journey. I didn't really play Sky though, but of course Shadow of Colossus is awesome. Wipeout Collector's Edition. This is just my entire collection. A lot of demos. Frogger Returns. Qbert rebooted. That's funny. Yeah. A lot of these are PS Plus games, which I don't have access to anymore. The last great volleyball game. Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Fortune. Actually, I don't even know if they still had volleyball in that one. As you can see, this one's locked. There's a lock icon on this. It's like, you cannot play this game on your PS5. That's why I got my PS4. That's why I still have my PS4. I think that's like the only game on here that's locked. Detroit Become Human is pretty great. We should probably play this on stream. This is basically like choose your adventure, choose your path kind of game. Made by the same guys who made a few other ones that also was like choose your path kind of game. Do they have a trailer?
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous.
My name is Kara. This is where it all began. The world's forge. And it will all end.
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of Alice.
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. The company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
My name is Marcus. Just like you, I was a slave.
Thank you, Marcus.
Then I chose to open my eyes, to take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore.
Get away!
Fight Jericho!
I know someone who can help you.
Pull the trigger. How do I know you are not a deviant?
They are not machines!
I could take you there.
Go! See that?
Yeah, so you can choose your path.
My name is Connor.
My name is Marcus.
This is our story.
PlayStation.
I really liked that one. I still got the PT. If anybody doesn't know about PT, this was a playable demo that was released in the PS4 era, and the demo was removed from the PlayStation Store, so you can't download it anymore. I think it was like some proof of concept demo for like a Silent Hill kind of horror game or something. And the demo is actually so valuable that there are PS4s with the demo on it on eBay that have been going for way more money. Like it's that, yeah, it's actually that valuable of a demo. Let's see if they even PT, yeah, there's listings on eBay specifically PS4s with PT demo installed. Listings. Yeah. Let's go for about... Let's see, they're listing the PS4s with the game for $400 on the low end. Let's see what any completed completed. With the PT demo.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Hey, gamer. Welcome in.
Welcome in, gamer_easy. Thank you for joining us. Oh.
Yeah. So it looks like probably around 400 for PS4 with the PT demo. All right, let's switch back to the Xbox because I want to show you. X01 because Journey totally reminds me of that. But first, let me shut this down properly. Otherwise, PS5 is gonna complain at me if I don't properly shut it down. Yeah, the PS5 is way more delicate in terms of its file system and drive. Yeah. Compared to Xbox. Xbox, you can just pull the power and it'll be fine.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Welcome in, Overwork.
Welcome in, Overwork 79. Thank you for joining us. Oh.
Stream's not over yet. But yeah, for some reason the PlayStation file system is more delicate, so you have to power it down properly. Otherwise, it has to like rebuild its file system or something when you boot it back up. But yeah, comparatively on the Xbox side, you can pull power, doesn't matter, plug it back in, it'll just start back up. But it's just a difference in how the file systems work. So, all right, let me switch back to Xbox and I'll show you X01. Okay, hang on. Alright. Let's back up. It's installing X01. Let's give it a minute here. Thank you. You missed me. You saw me. You saw me yesterday. Thank you. Thank you so much. What's on the... Hopefully your monitor hasn't been annoying you with that dead pixel. So yeah, give me a minute here. We're getting X01 installed. You may ignore it, but don't notice it. That's good. And welcome in over work. I don't know if I said hi to you either. Did we reach the mountain yet? No, the game... No, the game isn't... The game's not that short. Overworks in pain and in pain? What? Since next. I'm not a doctor.
Not a doctor.
But I can have Dr. Giggle Touch diagnose you.
Dr. Giggle Touch.
I'm sure Dr. Giggle Touch would be able to diagnose a problem. What happened? I actually want to get new snacks. I found this new chocolate that luckily I think they have it at Safeway and like Trader Joe's and stuff. I found this another healthy chocolate. So I wanted to get it. It's like a chocolate. It's like a chocolate layer. It's like a chocolate square thing. It's like a chocolate layer, and the underneath is cookie dough. Okay, almost done. All right, this one's called X01. Some of you might remember this one. I think we probably tried it out. This was out a few years back. I believe this was like another one-person dude. Radio Telescopes has received an extraterrestrial signal containing plans to build a probe, I believe. The sole survivor of the Jupiter mission disaster said the signal is meant for me. I can get them back. Whatever that means. Second. 4. Reporter. So this craft doesn't use a rocket engine at all? It's called a gravity drive. When engaged, gravity increases tenfold. When disengaged, gravity becomes moon-like. This is how the object moves. This is how you move the object. You'll see. So you pull the right trigger, and when you pull the trigger, it's 10 times the gravity. And when you let go, that's low gravity. So you use the landscape to move, basically. Yeah, you remember this one, gamer. Yeah. But it has some really beautiful alien landscapes in this one. The clouds are great too. And I can squash my orb. To fly like this. Someone is getting EP. Getting me sleepy. What are you talking about? You're getting sleepy. You're getting sleepy. I'm getting sleepy. Okay, we're gonna have to play some shoot 'em up, bang bang. Shoot 'em up, bang bang. I forgot. If I go in the clouds, it'll lift me back up. Hey, Free Milo, welcome in.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Welcome in for Milo. Thank you for joining us. Oh.
Come on, make it. Make it. It's always Christmas here. How you doing today? It's full of stars. It's full of stars. New planet. That's right for it, Milo. Christmas all year. Doing well right now. Can't complain. I do like the pink hair. I do. So I guess this one would be a really good one. This would be a really good one to put people to sleep. Power levels increased. Glide mode extended. Flow stabilized. Whoa! Chiba. Area 51. Totally. Oof. Oof. That's cool. What is this? Is this a challenge or something? I don't got any. I got no powder. I got no power, Captain. I ain't got the power. I ain't got the power. You came back to Ely. That's right. This one's called Exo-1. Well, we were playing Journey on the PS5, and then that reminded me of this game, Exo-1, with the cool-looking planets, with the landscape. It's full of stars. Kels, welcome in.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Welcome in, Keljacks. Thank you for joining us. Welcome in, Keljacks. Thank you for joining us.
This is EXO-1. EXO. EXO-1. The music is not part of the game, so. Did I already finish the sim game? No, we did not. We didn't finish it. I feel like ambulance, the ambulance simulator, that's gonna be kind of a ongoing kind of game, just like police sim. It's gonna be still kind of like a ongoing game. Technically, I could finish it right now, but they have some. I feel like there's a lot of fixes they need to do to the game. So I'm not really wanting to like really finish it right now, because I really want to see how because I feel like I'm not getting the most out of the game due to the bugs. So yeah, I don't really want to finish it currently. Gamer's awake. Finally. I'm not. So yeah, we're kind of bouncing around between different. We're bouncing around between different games here, because our next big game is going to be Avowed. That's going to come out on Tuesday morning. So by the time we go live, should be all good and ready for us to fire it up. Again, if you don't know too much about Avowed, we can look at the trailer. I think I can preload it now too. I think I can. Yeah, I'm actually I think it's like, yeah, 75 gigs. There it goes. It is installing. Here's the trailer. Hopefully, this is one of their later trailers. Sorry, it's a kind of crappy quality. Try again. Don't give me the crappy quality. Let me stop this. Suspend my game. Pause all. No, don't update the damn store. Ah. Damage him. If I did have a complaint, there we go. If I did have a complaint on the Xbox, it would be that I have to friggin' update the store practically like every other stream. I don't know why it needs to be updated so often. Luckily, it doesn't take that long, but...
People don't like you very much, do they? Sent here to the living lands.
Okay, Miss Reza.
Couldn't bother to come
good night, good night. Make some good progress on Kingdom.
To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you. But the truth is, you scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield.
Gotta get in that 200 hours.
Secrets you keep. You're either here to save us or destroy us. So now that you have all this power,
yeah, definitely let us know, Miss Reza.
do with it.
Yeah, this is an old trailer.
Play it
old
day
trailer.
one with Game Pass.
Old trailer, and I'm pretty sure it does not look like that anymore. It looks way better. That was the old trailer when it was gonna be released last year. And then it was supposed to be out, I think, November, early November. But they pushed it. I think it was just too many. I think they pushed it because it was too many games released. Because that was gonna also be right before Indiana Jones came out. And I think there was another game that came out during that time. So they pushed Avowed out, and it's actually been really good for them. So they were able to, yeah, they showed this in 2023. Crazy. Is this? This is a new trailer.
Must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
I'm about ready to get started.
I think I'm excited for it because I haven't really played a game like that before, or not for a while at least. Like an action RPG. I think just in general, because it's an action RPG. First person also makes it interesting. I like that fact that it's first person. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma was third person. And just playing a fantasy RPG again. Like, I think I'm ready for an action RPG, fantasy RPG. So I'm really hoping this will do it. And the fact that Avowed is manageable. It is not a 100-hour game. That's also why I have not freaking started this damn game. Baldur's Gate 3. That's why I haven't started that game yet, even though I want to. I want to play it. But just the size is the size of the sheer size of the game is just, it's at this point it's kind of a turnoff if a game is that long. So how many hours is it supposed to be? We will know when the reviews are released, I believe. Let me look at the embargo. But I think they said 20 hours or 20 hours, 20, 30 hours, something like that. The review embargo for Avowed lifts tomorrow at 6 a.m. So we will know when we wake up tomorrow morning where Avowed lands. So we'll see. And I believe the reviews go out tomorrow morning because I think just like what they said, there's a 5-day early. You can play it 5 days early, which is basically Friday, I think. Thursday or Friday. So those people who actually want to buy it, I'm not gonna buy it. I'll play the Game Pass version, but yeah, it didn't sound like this. It sounded like it was less than a 30-hour game, 20-hour game, something like that. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, because I want to get through games so we can get through, you know. That's why we played so many. That's why we got through so many great games here last year, right? A lot of these. Sea of Stars was a little long. Was that a little long? I thought that was okay. Alan Wake 2 was long. I felt Alan Wake 2 probably could have been shorter. That was a long one. Let's see. Harold Halibut was awesome. Control, another long one. Yeah. I didn't really mind it though. Dragon's Dogma was a long one, but I really liked that one. Cyberpunk is a long one, but again, did not mind. I did not mind. Starfield was long, but didn't mind that. Death Stranding, yeah. Death Stranding was long because you think you got to the ending and then you have 8 more hours. So that game was kind of like, that game trolled you a bit. It definitely trolled you, because I literally thought I was at the end. And actually credits rolled on the game. You started seeing credits, and then you had 6-7 hours left. So yeah, but we got to beat our record from last year. That's why we gotta crank out smaller games. 10, 15, 20, 6, 7, 28, 20, 30. This is 34 games we finished last year. At least 34 games. We finished 35 games. I think we finished The Order 1886. Miss Razor wouldn't mind Baldur's Gate 3. Well, if we play that, we're not gonna be playing anything else for a few months. I would love to get through Red Dead Redemption 2. I should probably add that to our list. And I do own it on Xbox, so. And here it is. I will add this to 2Play 25, but again, it's going to be one of those games where we're going to have to find a good month. A good month Nothing. There's an 8-hour epilogue. Oh my god. Here's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This one also. It's like, man. I need to see realistically how long it would take. This is also another first-person like action RPG.
I was never meant to be a warrior.
Oop. I was never meant to be a warrior.
I was never meant to be a warrior.
Get up now!
Stop screaming, for the love of God.
I was
Oh, what happened? Get up now! Get up, you lazy sod! One more time. Ooh. Arrow to the neck.
I always dreamt of leaving this place. Becoming more than a peasant.
Ooh.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life? It can end before it gets started.
This trailer is making me want to play it.
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You finally become a man.
Wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry.
Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
You still have a long way to go.
Hey, James Bond.
You've got mail.
James Bond in the house.
Welcoming James Bond to Hamburg 35. Thank you for joining us. Oh.
How you doing?
So we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
TS, if you can you give a shout out? Give a shout out to James Bond. Welcome in. Hey, thanks for popping in. Super busy. Your cosplay and makeup is pretty awesome. I try to like your posts when I can. You must have like a huge arsenal of. You must have like a crazy wardrobe. I thought I have a wardrobe, but doing all the projects and like makeup and everything. It's pretty awesome. That's right. So much of it is painted on, right? Are you still doing ASMR streams as well? ASMR and just general, and just and like let's chat. All you need is help. Just a lot of ASMR, but also branching out. That's good. Let me make sure. I gotta make sure this is actually a really good time to check your notification settings for your favorite streamers, just to make sure that you're getting notifications. Just like Mr. James Bond 235. I need to make sure. Gotta get those live notifications turned on. And those stories. I don't know if you do stories, but and those stories notifications as well. For all of your favorite content creators. Hint, hint. Also, do the same thing on YouTube, because YouTube does the thing where you can only get some notifications and not all notifications, which is kind of dumb, but yeah, I saw. Yeah, I definitely see Keith around as well. Anytime I see Keith, he's playing 007. So he's playing. So he's always doing another. Jesus, it's taking a long time. He's always doing another round of GoldenEye.
Ideas Rhymer asked me, make up an interesting trivia fact about each member of the chat based on what you know about them. Alrighty, let's have some fun with this one gamer Izzy. Did you know that Izzy once recreated the entire set of a popular TV show using nothing but Lego bricks. Talk about dedication. 2. James Bond 235. James is not only a secret agent car enthusiast, but also holds the world record for juggling the most number of pineapples while reciting Shakespearean monologues. 3. Overwork 79. Overwork is a master of disguise and can transform into any character with just a paperclip, a rubber band, and a packet of instant noodles. Comic-Con. Better watch out. 4. T.S. Reimer Tishrei.
Okay, we need to continue. Tell them to continue, because that wasn't everybody. That wasn't everyone. Instant noodles. See what he says.
T.S. Reimer asked me, continued 5 to Zreamer. Schreimer once participated in a competitive eating contest and single-handedly ate 50 hot dogs in under 10 minutes. They've since sworn off hot dogs for life, but still hold the record for speed eating pickles.
Sounds like someone's gonna need a doctor.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me,
But I'm not a doctor.
Not a doctor.
Doctor, what is that?
So if you had to go, so James, if you had to cosplay as someone at a convention, what would it be? What would you choose? This is my, it actually says Dr. Destiny. Dr. Destiny. And I'm a dentist and a eye doctor or something.
Zreamer asked me, tell me more about Overwork, 79 ramen and paperclip cosplay. Overwork 79 is a real mastermind when it comes to creating impressive cosplays out of everyday objects. They claim to use just a paperclip, a rubber band, and a packet of instant noodles to transform into any character. It's like MacGyver meets Comic-Con. There's a rumor that their best transformation yet was a convincing Gandalf complete with a noodle beard. Now that's some instant magic.
You shall not eat these ramen noodles. Sorry, I had to think about something. And some glitter. Instant noodle beard glitter. Instant noodle glitter beard. That's what I think that's what Isaac Clarke. Ah, from Dead Space. Yeah, that would be a project for sure. I don't know if we could paint that one on. I don't know if it could be a. It'd be an interesting paint job. Well, if you need 3D printing services, I'm your guy. So I got two. Actually, I have two 3D printers. They're pretty much industrial 3D printers. So like, yeah, I've print hundreds of stuff over the years. I haven't printed any cosplay specific stuff, but I do know someone who has.
E.S. Reimer asked me, tell us the long tale of the legend of Noodlebeard. Gather round, folks, for the epic tale of the legendary Noodlebeard. Once upon a time, in the culinary kingdom of Instantopia, there lived a humble cosplay artist named Overwork79. They were renowned for their awe-inspiring transformations using only humble objects found around the house.
Nice.
One day, a challenge was issued. Recreate the mighty wizard Gandalf with only instant ramen, a paperclip, and a rubber band. Accepting the quest. Overwork 79 worked tirelessly, conjuring up a masterpiece. With ramen noodles cascading as a magnificent beard, the paperclip and rubber band held together an ethereal staff and a sprinkle of glitter for that magical sparkle.
It's too long. Too long of a reply. But yeah, pretty much any 3D printed object I can pretty much do. I don't do much these days, but I can always fire it up and print out whatever. I have a ton of different filament down here off screen. Probably like a dozen different colors, and I even have wood filament. So I wanted to actually mess with flexible filament as well back in the day, but never got into it. The wood filament was really cool to print because like once you printed it, it actually smelled like fresh wood in my room. It basically burning wood, so it probably wasn't really healthy for me, but yeah, that created some interesting prints. I should get back into it, especially with my daughter. I think it'd be cool to print out some stuff, especially stuff that maybe my daughter wants. did well. All right. I do have to go. Gotta go. Little Destiny. Can't leave her. She's not alone, but I do have to go tend to her now. And yeah, so probably after Friday we can actually stream longer. Yeah, so like today was Thanksgiving. Today was Valentine's at school, and they had Valentine's at school, so for some reason she was making a she was decorating a Valentine's tree. So she was putting some little heart decorations on the Valentine's Day tree at school, and then everybody got a bunch of Valentines from each one of the kids gave everyone a little gift. Yeah, it was really cute. This is sleeping photo is always cute. This is when she went to bed. Yeah, she's getting so tall. Super tall. What else? We had snow over the past couple weeks, so she was able to play in the snow. I might have showed this before, but she was playing in the snow and building a snowman. Building a little snowman. Yeah, there was a Sony State of Play today. I think overall the online sentiment was that no one really it was a poor show, and I think it was pretty much expected. I think people were expecting bigger titles, but they showed off a bunch of multi-plat titles like Monster Hunter Wilds. Sega showed off a couple things. There was a couple titles that looked pretty awesome. Totally forgot what they're called, but yeah, there was some that kind of stood out. They looked pretty cool, but I don't think they had any release date or anything on them. So yeah, all the trailers. I mean, all the Sony trailers are up on YouTube. So yeah, there wasn't really anything, at least, that I was gonna. There was a couple games, but I gotta go look and remember what they were called. Okay. All right, guys. Yep. We gotta go. Thanks so much for being here today. We're gonna just continue to kind of probably go through some different games here as we bide our time till Avowed on Tuesday. I'm thinking I want to probably load up Indiana Jones. Maybe we can work on some achievements as well. So might get back on that a little bit, and then maybe we'll do some flying and flight sim. You know, again, we can pretty much do anything we want until Tuesday. So yeah, maybe we'll get back in the skies a bit. So yeah. Good night, everybody. Yeah. Thanks so much again for being here. We had a really great turnout tonight. I really do appreciate that everyone. Cheers to everybody. I'm also trying to, lastly, I'm trying to make another AI song. I'm pretty much hitting a roadblock right now. I think they've been changing the algorithms and stuff, how songs are being made, and I'm pretty much hitting a very frustrating wall right now, not being able to create a song, which I've been trying to do like for basically the past 2 weeks, and I can make the beginning of a song, but I can't make the second half. So it's been pretty frustrating. But yeah, that's what I'm doing offline. And then I will try to get, there's a new ASMR video that I've been trying to get out as well. That is maybe going out tomorrow. It's an unreleased video, actually from back in 2017, I believe. So it's an unreleased video. Hopefully everyone will like it. Should be good. And hopefully I'll get that out tomorrow. All right. That's all the updates right now, guys. Catch you next time. Okay, bye.
Under city lights, we used to roam. Hand in hand, we call it home. Whispers of love in the midnight air. Now just memories everywhere. Stars above, watch us grow. Highs and lows, we let it show. Time moves on, and so must we. In the heart of the night, in the whispers of the night, we hear a melody that draws us near to the silent hearts